Welcome to Xniversal Wealth, your destination for well-being, financial freedom, and flourishing relationships. Today, we're diving deep into a silent thief of your potential: distraction. Our world is overflowing with distractions, phones buzzing, notifications popping, the internet endlessly beckoning us. Every time you give in to distraction, you trade away your power, focus, and ultimately, your success. In this video, we're exposing the 10 devastating effects of distraction that you absolutely cannot afford to ignore. Get ready to reclaim your focus and amplify your productivity. Let me tell you, in this life, you've got gold, diamonds, stock options, real estate. That's all great. But the most precious asset you'll ever own is not traded on Wall Street. It's time. Each second that ticks by is gone, vanished into the ether, never to return. And every time you surrender your attention to a distraction, you're essentially taking a piece of your life, crumpling it up and tossing it into the wind. You can make more money, you can buy a new car, but you can never, ever get back a single moment wasted. Those moments add up into hours lost, days wasted, and ultimately a life lived in the shadows of what could have been. Don't let that happen to you. You are capable of extraordinary things, but you can't unlock your full potential if you're constantly at the mercy of every ping and notification. Take control of your time. Protect it like the precious, irreplaceable treasure that it is. We live in a world dominated by screens. Our phones have become extensions of ourselves, constantly buzzing with notifications, updates, and breaking news. But let me ask you this: who's really in control? Social media platforms, news outlets, entertainment sites, they're all vying for your attention. They're engineered to keep you hooked, scrolling endlessly, consuming information that often adds little to no value to your life. You get sucked into the vortex of the news cycle, bombarded with negativity and fear. Hours vanish, swallowed whole by the insatiable appetite of the digital world. It's time to break free from this digital captivity. Recognize these platforms for what they are: tools that can either empower you or enslave you. You get to decide. Every day, we are presented with opportunities, chances to learn, to grow, to connect, to make a difference. But here's the thing about opportunities: they don't wait for you to finish scrolling through your Instagram feed. They don't linger while you're lost in the depths of another pointless YouTube rabbit hole. Opportunities are fleeting, precious, and if you're not present, if your mind is cluttered with distractions, you will miss them. Imagine this: you're at a networking event, but instead of engaging in meaningful conversations, you're glued to your phone. The opportunity for a valuable connection, a potential partnership, or even a life-changing friendship slips away, unnoticed and unseized. Don't let this be you. The world is full of possibilities, but you have to be present, engaged, and ready to seize the moment. Don't let distractions rob you of your potential. Think of your life as a journey towards your goals, your dreams, your ultimate vision of success. Now, imagine trying to drive your car with the emergency brake engaged. You can step on the gas all you want, but you're not going anywhere fast. That's what distraction does. It keeps you stuck, prevents you from gaining traction, and sabotages your forward momentum. You might have grand plans, ambitious goals, but if your mind is constantly pulled in 1,000 different directions, you'll find yourself spinning your wheels. It's like trying to build a house in the middle of a hurricane. You deserve better than a life of stagnation, of unfulfilled potential. Release the emergency brake of distraction and embrace the freedom of focus. Let's talk about procrastination. We all know it, we've all experienced it, and let's be honest, we all hate it. But here's the thing about procrastination: it doesn't operate in a vacuum. It has an accomplice, a partner in crime that enables its insidious work: distraction. They're two sides of the same coin, feeding off each other, reinforcing each other's grip on your productivity and your potential. You're faced with a challenging task, something that requires focus, discipline, and sustained effort. But instead of diving in, your mind starts to wander. You suddenly remember that funny video you saw online, or you feel an irresistible urge to check your social media feeds. Distraction provides the perfect escape route from the discomfort of focused work. It allows you to delay, to avoid, to tell yourself that you'll get to it later. Break free from this toxic cycle. Recognize distraction for what it is: a seductive siren, luring you towards the rocks of procrastination. Creativity isn't some magical gift bestowed upon a select few. It's a muscle, and like any muscle, it needs to be exercised, nurtured, and given the space to thrive. But here's the problem. Distraction is creativity's kryptonite. A distracted mind is a cluttered mind, a mind overflowing with noise, unable to hear the whispers of inspiration. When you're constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and external stimuli, your mind doesn't have the bandwidth to wander, to explore, to make those unexpected connections that lead to breakthroughs. Think about some of the greatest minds in history: artists, musicians, inventors, entrepreneurs. They understood the power of focus, the importance of creating space for inspiration to strike. They protected their time, their energy, and their focus, knowing that it was in those moments of quiet contemplation that true brilliance could emerge. Let's talk about the bottom line, your financial well-being. Because here's the cold, hard truth. Distraction is costing you money. It's robbing you of the focus, the productivity, and the mental clarity you need to excel in your career and build a life of abundance. How many times have you started your workday with a clear plan, only to find yourself hours later lost in a sea of emails, social media, and unproductive tangents? In today's competitive landscape, focus is a superpower. Those who can harness it, who can hone their attention and direct their energy towards their goals, will be the ones who rise to the top. You are worthy of financial freedom, of abundance, of creating a life where money is no longer a source of stress, but a tool to fuel your passions and make a difference in the world. Look around you. Study the habits, the routines, the mindsets of the most successful people in the world: athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, thought leaders. You'll notice a common thread that binds them together: an unwavering commitment to focus. They understand that their time and attention are their most valuable assets, and they guard them fiercely. They don't surrender their power to the whims of their inbox or the endless scroll of social media. They've mastered the art of saying no to distractions, to time wasters, to anything that doesn't align with their goals and their vision. They prioritize deep work, those uninterrupted blocks of time where true productivity and creativity flourish. They understand that success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Distraction is insidious. It whispers in your ear, promising a momentary escape from the demands of reality. It seduces you with the allure of entertainment, the instant gratification of a notification, the numbing comfort of scrolling through an endless feed. But here's the truth: distraction is the path to mediocrity. It's the slow, insidious erosion of your potential, your dreams, your ability to create a life that truly matters. It's settling for a life of half-finished projects, unrealized goals, and the nagging feeling that you're capable of so much more. You were not born to be mediocre. You were born to shine, to make a difference, to leave your mark on the world. Don't let distractions silence your voice, dim your light, or keep you from sharing your brilliance with the world. Let's be brutally honest. Distraction is a poverty tax. It's a tax on your time, your energy, your focus, and ultimately, your financial well-being. It keeps you trapped in a cycle of unfulfilled potential, missed opportunities, and financial mediocrity. Every time you give in to distraction, you're essentially handing over your hard-earned money. You're sacrificing the income you could be generating, the investments you could be making, the financial security you could be building for yourself and your loved ones. It's time to stop paying the distraction tax. It's time to reclaim your focus, your productivity, and your financial power. It's time to break free from the chains of distraction and step into a life of abundance, purpose, and impact. Protect your time and attention and watch your financial future transform before your very eyes. There you have it, the 10 devastating effects of distraction that you absolutely cannot afford to ignore. But here's the good news. You have the power to break free. You can choose to reclaim your focus, to master your distractions, and to create a life of purpose, productivity, and abundance. Don't miss out on our latest videos. Hit the subscribe button and join our community of like-minded individuals who are committed to living their lives to the fullest. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment, and share it with your friends and family. Help us spread the word. Click the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a new video. Your support means a lot to us and helps us keep creating content that you love. Thank you for being part of the Xniversal Wealth community.